Old Trafford has a way of magnifying every small detail into a headline, and tonight one tiny change in Arsenal's injury list looks like it might echo all season. Mikel Arteta told the media that Trossard and Martin Zubimendi are expected to be available for Sunday's opener at Manchester United, and that simple confirmation shifts the entire pre-match narrative from caution to possibility. Trossard's fitness has been the subject of whispers since the end of pre-season after he picked up a groin niggle, and Arteta's update that the winger should be able to return to training and is likely to be available reads as relief for a manager who needs options on the flank. Zubimendi's name carried its own weight, too. The new midfield signing, who has impressed in training but was briefly absent from media day, has been cleared and is now in the conversation for the match squad. Those are the facts that change more than a bench list. They change formation choices, rotation plans, and, crucially, the temperament of a team that wants to open with intent. Think about the chessboard. Without Trossard, Arsenal's left side looks one way, more direct, less interchangeable, and without Zubimendi, the base of midfield loses a specialist in positional discipline and ball progression. Put both back together, and Arteta can choose to start with a creative front three while still maintaining midfield solidity, or he can bring Trossard off the bench as an injection of wide craft against tiring full-backs while Zubimendi locks the centre. That combination gives Arsenal the rare luxury of tactical flexibility on day one, the ability to press and probe without sacrificing control. It also forces Manchester United to plan for multiple scenarios. Do they prepare for a high-intense Arsenal press led by a refreshed forward line, or for a patient Gunners side that win possession and play through smart, measured midfield passing? The answer will determine whether Old Trafford becomes a trap or a statement. There are two clear storylines to watch when the teams walk out. The first is minutes and match fitness. Trossard has missed recent minutes and may not be ready for a full 90, which makes bench timing and substitution strategy critical. A 60-minute cameo from him changes trajectories. A premature 90 minutes risks rust and recurrence. The second is tactical balance, Zubimendi's integration into the defensive midfield role, the one that replaces the ball-winning rhythm of departed names, will be judged on his positioning, how quickly he reads United's transitions, and whether he shields the backline without killing momentum. If he holds the middle with calm, Arsenal's more creative players will have the license to express themselves. If he is overwhelmed early, that freedom evaporates and the game becomes a firefight. Both outcomes will matter to fans, who remember how momentum from a single opening weekend can echo into late spring. Beyond the tactical minutiae, there's a psychological dimension. Returning players lift a dressing room, and that lift can be the difference between a nervy start and a confident one. Opening day flair, a tidy goal, a clean defensive display, or a big substitution that changes the match creates headlines, belief, and media pressure on rivals. For Arsenal, emerging from Old Trafford with points won't just be 3 on the board. It will be proof that Arteta's summer recruitment and careful pre-season management are working. For Manchester United, any stumble will be amplified by Old Trafford's unforgiving nature. And yes, the fixture details are concrete. The two teams meet at Old Trafford on Sunday, August 17, with a 4:30 p.m. kickoff in the UK, an early marquee test that will be dissected until the next whistle. So what should fans expect in practical terms? Likely options include a starting XE that leans into the new signings while keeping some continuity. Zubimendi could start to provide immediate control. Trossard might be used late to exploit fatigue on the flanks, and the bench will be stocked with attacking firepower that allows Arteta to pivot mid-game. The immediate cautions are obvious. Manage Trossard's minutes carefully. Don't overexpose Zubimendi to early heavy tackles while he's still settling, and watch for where Arteta chooses to press. If those boxes are ticked, Arsenal could leave Old Trafford not just with a result, but with momentum. And momentum is the sort of thing that turns good squads into title contenders. Tonight, the narrative has tightened. 2 players cleared, 1 massive opportunity. Old Trafford is ready, the cameras are ready, and 2 small calls from the medical room have nudged this season's opening chapter toward drama. Keep your eyes on the team news before kick-off. The starting XE will tell us whether Arteta goes to war straight away or keeps a measured hand. Either way, this feels less like a routine injury update and more like a preface. The first real chance to see if Arsenal are willing to take the early initiative in a title chase they have been building toward.